Guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm doing my Royal Rumble draw. I do this every single year. So today I'm doing the men's, or this week I'm doing the men's version. So basically this isn't, if you guys have seen past Royal Rumble draws, I've done this before for both the men's and the women's Royal Rumble matches. If you've seen past videos, you would know how this works. But in case you guys don't know how this works, this obviously isn't the actual Royal Rumble draw. This isn't confirmed. This is just something that I do for fun every single year, and I love doing it. I was inspired one year by Kip Clips to do this, so I've been doing it ever since then. So basically, I have 5 different bags labeled NXT, Main Roster, Debut, Surprises, and Legends. And how a regular Royal Rumble match works is there are 30 wrestlers, and the match starts off with 2 wrestlers in the ring, and then after the match starts, those 2 wrestlers fight it out, and I think it's every 2 minutes, every minute and a half, around there, another wrestler comes out until all 30 wrestlers have entered the match. And if a wrestler goes over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor, they're out. And the last person standing wins, and they go on to WrestleMania to fight a champion of their choosing for the title. So, yeah. So basically, usually every year in the Royal Rumble, there's a couple surprises, sometimes a debut. Every year there's at least one NXT star in both the men's and the women's ones, and obviously main roster people. So yeah, so I'm gonna pick 30 names and see who's in the Royal Rumble, the men's Royal Rumble fan edition, the draw. So the men's surprises though, the surprises for both the men's and the women's videos will enter at number 15 and 30. So first, I'm going to pick a name out of the main roster. I have them all in different bags. And then at the end of the video, when all 30 names have been picked out, I'm going to take all 30 names, put them in this little box. I think I got this for Christmas one year. It's super cute. Got my name on the cover and everything. And I love owls. Anyway, when all 30 numbers or names are picked, I will take all 30 of them and put them into this little box, and I will pick out the top 4, or the final 4, then the final 3, then the final 2, and then the winner. So, let's just jump right into it. First, 3 people are coming from the main roster bag. So, shake it up a little bit. So entering at number 1, Cedric Alexander. Honestly, I don't know if he'll be in the Rumble this year because he has not been used in wrestling much at all, in the past 2 years, I feel like. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so he's number 1. Number 2. Oh, Apollo Crews. Okay. Love Apollo. He's great. Number 3, Carl Anderson. So far, they're all, I hate to say this because they're all great wrestlers, but they're kind of jobbers. Now, a jobber for me is people that are not being pushed. A jobber, so I've seen some people consider jobbers people that don't wrestle very well and are terrible wrestlers, but honestly for me, if you don't have to be a good or bad wrestler to be a jobber. You could be the best wrestler in the world and for me still be a jobber. Because to me, a jobber for me is a wrestler that, whether they're good or bad at wrestling, they are just never used. So I feel all 3 of these people are jobbers, and I feel every year at the Royal Rumble, I feel the first 10 or so, 10-ish, 10 to 15 people are jobbers, and then the last, like, 15, like, the second half of the Rumble are all, like, beasts, powerhouses, that kind of stuff. Sometimes they'll have, like, a powerhouse, like, entering in at number 8 or something. I mean, one year Bianca Belair entered at number 8, and she was amazing. But, yeah. Moving on, number 4 is a legend. So, for me, legends... Now, some people I might pick a name, and people might be like, these people are not legends. For me, legends... All I'm going to say is, if they were somehow associated with WWE in the past, but no longer are, even if they were just in NXT, but not anymore, they're in the Legends pile. If they're a former wrestler for Raw, SmackDown, or NXT, they're in this bag. So, like, I could have Undertaker in here, The Rock, and then maybe I could have, like, James Ellsworth. And he is not a big name like The Rock and The Undertaker are, but he still used to be in WWE, so he is still in this pile. So, number 4. I swear if I picked James Ellsworth after just saying his name. Okay, Eric Rowan. Honestly, it could happen, you know? He did return for that, the SmackDown episode the day Bray Wyatt died, because they had like, at the beginning of SmackDown that night, they had all the wrestlers come out and, like, what's the word? All the wrestlers came out to honor Bray Wyatt and Terry Funk, because he also died that week too, so, like, literally the day or two before then. And Eric Rowan and Braun Strowman were literally standing there next to each other, like, right in the front and center, obviously, because both of them were actually best friends with Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper, who died, like, 4 years ago. Almost 4 years ago. Anyway, number 5 is another main roster star. And it is Giovanni Vinci. Okay. Number 6 is the first NXT star. Trey Baxter. Okay. I mean, I'm not expecting him in the Rumble. I'm expecting, like, maybe Trick Williams. Or obviously I'm expecting Carmelo Hayes, because I didn't see SmackDown last night. I was working. But I did see on Facebook that Carmelo Hayes did say that he wanted to be in the Rumble. So, like, I'm not expecting anybody like Trey Baxter or... I mean, Obafemi could be in it. But I'm mostly really expecting Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes, you know. Yeah. Or even Wesley. Anyway, next is another legend. And it is Devon Dudley. Okay. Next is another main roster star. And number 9 is a main roster star. So the next 2 are from the main roster. Number 8, Kofi Kingston. The stuff he does in the Rumbles, bro, are like... Oh my goodness. Like, I'm literally standing there gagging at, like, how he's, at the times that he saved himself. Like, I've been literally binge watching past Royal Rumble matches from, like, 2008, 2014, 2012. So, like, and the amount of times, like, I was just gagging over how many times Kofi has saved himself from being eliminated. Oh my goodness, the stuff he does. I cannot wait to see what he does in this year's Rumble. Number 9, speaking of Braun Strowman. Where is he, though? I'm pretty sure he's out with an injury, but still, like, I miss him, low-key. So, he's number 9. Number 10 is the first debut. I think I only have, like, 2 debuts in this video. Yeah, 2. So, one of 2 are the first of 2 debuts. So, number 10... So debut is like commentators, stuff like that. Or from people from other wrestling companies like AEW or Impact or whatever. that haven't been in WWE before. Okay, Vic Joseph. Okay. Number 11, another legend. Number 11 is going to be... Oh, Jonathan Coachman. Not expecting it, but okay, go off, I guess. Number 12, another main roster star. And that is JD McDonough. I'm expecting this year for the Rumble, I'm expecting every single Judgment Day member to enter at some point in the Rumble and have all, like, JD, Dominic, Damian, Finn, all try to, like, all four of them cheat, obviously, to get, like, every single person, like, all four of them work together to get, like, each individual person over the top rope. I'm sure you guys get what I mean if you watch wrestling. And also, our Truth is going to come out. If he comes out and enters Rumble, he's just going to do something hilarious with Judgment Day. I just know it. If you know, you know. But number 12 is JD McDonough. Number 13 is from NXT. I think this is the first. Is it? No, it's not. This is the second, I think, NXT person. So number 13 is going to be Channing Stacks Lorenzo. That's a good one. Okay. Number 14 is another main roster star. I was going to say NXT, but no. And he is... Okay, he's a beast. Karrion Kross. He's great. Number 15 is the first of two surprises. So this is kind of like, for some people anyway, and for me especially, like if they come out, like, my jaw would be on the floor. Like, sure, like, my jaw would be on the floor if, like, The Rock came out or The Undertaker. But if one of these people come out in the surprise bag, trust me, my jaw would be on the floor for, like, the next 24 hours. So number 15, first of two surprises, is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. Number 16 from the main roster. Solo Sikoa. Man, if someone from the Bloodline comes in and wins, and he has to fight Roman, I mean, they'll probably pick Seth because they wouldn't want to take the title off Roman unless they turn on him. But, like, if Solo Sikoa comes out and wins and fights Roman, oh my goodness. Okay, number 17, the debut. I think this is the second and final debut. And it is... Oh, Matt Camp. Honestly, I'd be here for that, honestly. If that actually happened, I would not mind it. I'd actually be kind of... We'll see, but I'm honestly, if that actually happened, I'd be here for it. Okay, so I'm done with that bag, because there's no more left in this video, I don't think. Number 18 is from NXT. Tank Ledger. Number 19 from the main roster. And 20s from the main roster, too, so the next two. So number 19 is going to be Cruz del Toro from LWO. Number 20, Omos. Where has he been? And MVP, where have they been? Like, honestly. Okay, number 21 is another legend. I feel like every time a legend comes out, it's usually in number 21 or like 24 or something, I feel like. Okay, number 21 is going to be Heath Slater. Okay. Number 22 from the main roster. And it's going to be The Miz. Love The Miz. Number 23 from NXT. Oh, we had Channing Stacks Lorenzo, and now we have Tony D'Angelo. If you watch NXT, you know how close those two are. Channing and Tony, or Stacks and Tony. So, I'm honestly here for it. It'd be great to see Tony in the Rumble, honestly. Okay, number 24 is another legend. I have so many legends in this video. Anyway, I had like all of these, when I was doing up these names, one sheet of paper for every single, like, surprises, debut, NXT main roster only needed one sheet of paper. Legends needed two. Anyway, number 24 is going to be Hulk Hogan. Okay, go off. The next four, 25, 26, 27, 28, are from the main roster. So these are the last four names from the main roster in this video. 25, Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm pretty sure he's already been confirmed for the actual Royal Rumble, so we'll see if he's entering at number 25 or not. Number 26, Gunther. 27, Humberto. 28, AJ Styles. And the last two is a legend and obviously a surprise. So, number 29. I'm going to shake this one up really good. Hopefully it's someone big and not like James Ellsworth. I mean, you know, if James Ellsworth does get picked, it'll be pretty funny, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, 29. Shawn Michaels. Man, I would love that, honestly. Okay, and number 30, last person to enter the Royal Rumble. This one's going to have, especially my jaw, on the floor for like 24 hours straight. Number 30 is going to be Stephen Amell. Okay, so those are the 30 numbers, or 30 people, not 30 numbers. I feel like a lot of them are like kind of jobbers low-key. Not gonna lie, the only people I can actually see winning it are maybe like Solo Sikoa, Gunther, Shinsuke, AJ. Maybe Shawn Michaels, but I'm not even sure about him. Because I feel like I don't think I've ever seen a Royal Rumble where a legend won. Like, not on the main roster. Like, they're, you know what I mean? Anyway, so I'm going to put all these names in this box. And now I'm going to shake them up. I'm just going to put my hand over here because there's like holes right here, so I don't want them to fall out. So shake them up. Now I'm going to pick the final four. So these are the last four people in the Rumble. Not to enter, obviously, but the last four standing, like everyone else is eliminated. So, in the final four, Shawn Michaels, okay. I'm going to, like, when I pick every single name, I'm just going to, like, move them around first. Solo Sikoa. So far, this final four is looking good. Okay. Next one. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay. And the last person in the final four of this year's Men's Rumble draw, AJ Styles. Okay, besides Arnold Schwarzenegger, I mean, HBK, Solo Sikoa, and AJ Styles, that's a pretty solid final four, if you ask me. So, I'm just going to put these names right here. I'll pick them up in a second. So now I'm going to put these three names back in. Actually, I'm not even going to pick out the final three. I'm just going to pick out a winner from this final four. So, who's going to win the Men's Royal Rumble draw 2024? I'm like shaking up really well. Let's see. The winner of the Men's Royal Rumble draw 2024 is going to be Arnold Schwarzenegger. Okay, cool, I guess. Alright, well, that was fun. If you guys enjoyed today's video, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you'd like to see more content from me. And next week, I am going to be doing my women's draw, so I can't wait for that. I already have the names done up somewhere over there. But yeah, I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye, guys.